so afraid of. I'm afraid that I'm not sure of. I think I love you. I think I love you. Oh, I think I love you. I think I love you. I loved the Partridge Family. I'm not even kidding. I absolutely adored David Cassidy. I did. I we met him once and I lost the roll of film. I know. I know. It's just the dumbest thing ever. I'm so mad about it. I'm still mad about it to this day. I don't even care. Like I'm mad. I'm mad. Hi. It's been a while. Been a whole week. A whole entire week. And I feel like I played hooky, but I didn't. I didn't play hooky, but I feel like I did something bad. I don't know. I don't know why. Why do I feel like that? It's just not right. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. I am actually, let's see. Hello, Kurt. Bodyguard number 1 and Mark. Bodyguard number 2. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You can protect my hair next time. All right, so let me just tell you what happened. So I decided to be all cool. We did this awesome event on Sunday alongside Project Hand Up. It was great. And they raised over $3,000. How flipping cool is that? And everybody was really happy. The vendors were happy. It was a great, great event. So Saturday, I decided to be all like nifty. I said, I'm going to try this coconut oil thing in my hair. So I go to the market, I get the coconut oil, I melt it, I put it in the microwave, I melt it to make it like literally liquid consistency. You can do that. Who knew? Whatever. TikTok. It's good for a lot of stuff. So I put it all in my hair and I'm like, this is going to make my hair nice and soft and silky and maybe get all the crap out of my hair that's been building up and I've been complaining about it. Well, all right, fine and dandy. I take a shower Saturday night. I left it in for a long time. Yeah, it wouldn't come out. It would not come out of my hair. So I washed it, got out of the shower. I towel dried. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not good. So I get in the shower again. I try to wash it again. I said, all right, maybe if I let it dry, it'll look okay. Maybe it's got to dry. Nope. So I get up the next morning, I start getting ready. I'm blow drying my hair, because my hair stays wet for a very long time. It was so bad. Like I looked like I had not showered for 3 months. That's how greasy my hair looked. Well, I got in the shower again. I had to get in the shower for a third time, and I really just lathered up, and still it looked
lathered up,
oily. It still looked greasy, and I got to the event like 10 minutes late, and I said, "I'm so sorry." Not that it mattered,
you kept saying you're sorry to me, but what I missed was you getting in the shower 3 times, and you were lathering up.
And I will tell you, I had to get in the shower again on Sunday night. And finally, there's actually still some remnants of coconut oil in my hair. But I got to tell you guys, it works. It does work. It's great.
Doesn't it?
It's great stuff.
Great stuff.
However, don't use it before. All right, I'm going to say maybe a week before you have to go to an event, put the coconut oil in your hair because it's going to take a few days to get it out. But it works. It's a nice natural thing, Hey, Deej, how you feeling? Hope you're feeling better. Everybody give a big round of applause to Deej. Welcome back. Welcome back to the world.
Hi, Deej.
Jan, what is going on?
Jan, Kurt, Mark, everybody. That's a party.
Al's over there. He's over there. And, Deej said she's swollen. Well, Al says that sometimes too. Sometimes you say you're swollen. We don't.
What's that again?
You can't even hear me. I'm right. Do you want me to do sign language?
No, but I don't have headphones in.
Deej said she's swollen. I said I'll get swollen sometimes.
Yeah, I do.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Well, I had an allergic reaction a couple of weeks ago, and I was very swollen.
Oh, God. All right, so we're going to talk about that for a second. So, I did my yard sailing thing on a Saturday.
That was good.
Well, the yard sailing was great. I get out of the car. And Al is standing there, and I'm like, what is wrong with your face? Like,
oh my God.
Not in a mean way. And I didn't want to get overly nervous about it, but.
Stop making fun of me. Yeah, yes.
I got it? That's exactly what he looked
And
like.
she was, and I thought something had happened to me, but
No, you knew what you looked like.
oh my God, you said, well, you had a word for me. I look like something from
He looked like someone from Whoville.
that's
to
what
be
you
quite
said,
honest.
Whoville. And I said, what the heck is that?
So I said, maybe you should perhaps go to the walk-in.
Nope.
You know, maybe that might be
Nope.
an option.
Nope.
Nope, he's just a stubborn guy. Wouldn't do it.
No, it's
So
fine.
his doctor he said, I'm going to call the doctor Monday morning, let her know
Monday?
what was going on.
Yeah.
You're going to walk-in. So, well, we went to the emergency room.
That was
And then the doctor finally comes in like 10 hours later.
right.
And he looks at Al and he goes, why are you here?
Right.
So I
That's
said,
right.
that's a positive
Because
thing.
my wife and my doctor wanted me to go to the ER, but I had an allergic reaction to something that I ate, and I'm fine now. So it's all good. So that's
it is all good.
So thank God I'm still around to do the engineering and do the wiring and everything.
Can you
else.
imagine? Because I wouldn't be able to do it.
It wasn't this Saturday. It was the Saturday before this Saturday. The 2 Saturdays.
2 Saturdays
Two
ago.
Saturdays ago. So we had
Yes.
we had a very stressful week, but it was good. Everything is all good. We had, as you say, Kiki, we had a great event on Sunday for
Oh, it was
Project
awesome.
Hand Up.
Hi, Patty.
Supporting those great people and supporting all the business, supporting this fitness, created this whole thing on Sandy Bottom Road in Coventry. We had tons of people show up from Connecticut, motorcycle guys,
Massachusetts.
Really cool.
And I missed the motorcycle guy. I'm so mad about it.
I got a picture of him somewhere.
You showed it to me and I'm mad.
Why?
Because he was all like motorcycled out.
Oh,
and I'm like, dude.
Great. And some nice people from Blackstone, Massachusetts. I haven't seen in 30 years.
It has not been that long, Al.
I think it's been.
You exaggerate.
Well, maybe it's been
You're
2
kind of
years.
like a kid that way.
No, but she cried and I cried. I don't know who cried more, but we had a great time. And her husband, I shouldn't say this, is Jerry Garcia. And I'm telling you,
he is not Jerry Garcia.
Yes, he knows all the Grateful Dead songs.
He does.
He does, and he has a ponytail. And I'm telling you, he looked just like Jerry Garcia to me. And there's so many nice people. We had a blast.
We did. It was fun.
A blast. We had a good time.
And when I started dancing in the parking lot,
God,
Al goes, "Stop it!"
No, well,
that's exactly just like it was my dad. Stop it!
But you know what? People were like
and I
smiling.
It didn't stop.
Enjoying themselves. And it's pretty funny. But we had music going out in the parking lot, right on our major.
How can you not
road.
dance to?
And yeah. And
David Bowie and Mick Jagger.
Oh
you
my
have
God,
to do
it was great. I mean, everybody was having a great time, and John and Sue were there.
Yep.
And
they
Howard drove all the way down from Massachusetts just to see us.
Howie.
But it was all for donations to the Project Hand Up. If you are listening, if you'd like to donate, you don't have to, but if you like to, you don't know what to do with your money. I'm just telling you, Project Hand Up is a great resource for people who can't afford too much in their lives, but they give a bag of food, to people every week.
2 bags
for $3. For $3.
Oh, and then
no, for $6. I'm sorry, for $6. But Corinne's such a nice lady. In the last 2 weeks before the event, she gave a coupon. Anybody who showed up with a coupon at the event on Sunday got a voucher from her, a Kiki.fm voucher from her. They paid $3 for $200 worth of groceries. $3 to $200 worth of groceries. And I saw a lot of people showing up with that coupon. It was so great to see, and such a support of the community, and so many great people, so many businesses. They had it inside and outside. The inside people were having a ball.
They were having a ball.
And the best thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they were serving mimosas. So Kiki was in red form. Give me that one out.
They really weren't hardcore. Like tear me apart. I'm gonna fall down. You know what I mean? So I talked to my brother yesterday, and I said, "Oh, went out for breakfast on Mother's Day or whatever." And I said, I was so upset. No, I wasn't upset. I'm just kind of saying, no, it's fine. Okay. And I said, it was BYOB. I could have brought my own Prosecco to the breakfast place. He goes, well, you shouldn't be drinking that early in the morning. I'm like, it's a it's orange juice and Prosecco. It's not even like I'm drinking straight Prosecco.
Right.
But it was very cool that they had a little Prosecco cart, and I'm putting together a little documentary.
Well, you are. That
I did about the day. Wow. It's going to take me a few more days. But that'll be out hopefully in a few days, and it was really cool. And do you like my cup? I got this. It says "Don't Stop Believing." You can't see it too well, but it does. And I got that last Christmas, so I'm drinking out of it because I can't stop believing, and neither shall you. Hey, Scott, what's going on?
Scott is
and
here.
Kathy's here.
Kathy's
and
Scott, man,
Oh,
he's a rocket.
And
man.
Mark said, I would have loved to hang out up there for a few more days to go to that event on Sunday, but had to leave Friday. You know what, Mark? We missed you. We missed you and very sad. We thought you were going to show up and you
No, he
weren't
didn't.
there.
I think Mark was
And
going to
Al
drive.
was crying.
No.
And
Mark's
he
not going to drive
got
all the
all
way
dressed
from
up
Maryland
thinking
to
you were
go
going to
to
be
an
there.
event no way.
I'm joking.
No, he's not going to show up there. That's fine.
Oh, Scott's going to PM Kathy later. Like, what is going
What do you mean
on?
PM? What's PM mean?
And Kathy said private message.
Oh,
And
private.
Kathy said, I booked my trip to California to see Journey. I'm taking the train there from Fort Worth. Wait, what? You taking the train from Texas to California? No.
What's the Journey show in California, Kathy?
Mark said he cried the whole way home. Isn't that in August? I think.
I don't know.
Kathy's going to let you know in a second.
Yeah. But
She said, yep.
Yep, that's good. That's
Wow, good for you.
Well, we had a great time, even though Mark wasn't there. So many people, and it's so nice just to see people who listen to the radio station.
Yeah.
And we have to give a special thanks out to sunsettint.com. Now, why am I saying that? Check their website out, sunsettint.com. They have offices in Cranston and in Coventry, Rhode Island. They did the banner for us, and this banner was fantastic. I got up on the concrete thing and put it up.
You almost fell down.
And I but a few times, but it stuck out there. Saying number one classic rock radio station, Kiki.fm, and how to get us and everything else. And it was great. And the nice thing about it, we had the Kiki.fm Moose there too, also Kiki, which was a big hit. If you haven't met the Moose, we'll introduce you to him sometime on Kiki's broadcast.
I thought he was going in the yard sale, and then I see him out there.
Kiki.fm Moose was there with a scammy, one of these scammy things, because I guess that's the new rage now. I don't know what it means.
Not scam me,
but
scan
people were
me.
Like taking their phones and scanning how to get the app, and they thought it was great. And I had one guy, I forget what his name was, from Connecticut. I have a $20,000 bill collection, and I have a personal. It just was so good to talk about the people, about music, and just about people. It was so great to see everybody.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun day.
And the mimosas, I don't know how many you had, but you were.
I think I had 3, but let me tell you, they were not big people. They were not.
By 1 o'clock, they were pretty potent. And then,
well, I didn't get those.
And then pizza was delivered probably like around 1:30 or so. In graciousness of the Old Theater Diner, which is in Coventry, Rhode Island, and the pizza was delicious.
It was so good.
I had a piece of pizza, I have another. See, there's a picture of me on Facebook. Is me with a mic and a mimosa. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
No, it's true. And I thought you were going to serve people the pizza, and you just took some for yourself and left. No. Because you went around the other side of the table where it looked like you were serving people.
I did. No, I went around the other end of the table.
So you get there first.
And Heidi from Sport and Fitness yelled at me. She says, "You can't do that."
See what I mean?
I said, "Yeah, I can." She said, "Oh, I need to get a spatula. You can't grab it with your hands, Al." Okay, whatever. Hands, whatever. So she got me a spatula. So I made sure I got it because I was busy doing stuff or whatever.
I was busy drinking a mimosa.
But the thing of it was, and I don't mean to be fresh to people, but it's free pizza.
Yes, you do.
But I said, if you would like a piece of free pizza, please donate to projecthandup.net. Now, check them out, projecthandup.net. If you donate, you get a free piece of pizza. If you donate twice, you get 2 pieces of pizza. Do you know some people got in line without donating? And I said, "Did you donate?" No, I said, "Go donate first, and you get a piece of pizza."
And did they do it?
Yes.
Did you bully them into it?
No, they're gonna listen to me. They don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it's fine. So they donated, and they raised a lot of money that day. And for the job that they do for so many people, and they have been for so many years, it's been great. They've been growing and growing and growing.
I know.
They want to continue to stay in the building that they're in, and hopefully they can.
Yep.
But if you'd like to donate and help that cause, it's projecthandup.net, and they give groceries to everybody every week.
I'm not laughing at that, but Mark.
What? What, Mark? What? Yeah, I can see the
Mark said, "Wow, one way, Al. He took his pizza and went his separate ways."
You know what? I just can't with him. He's something else.
Oh my gosh. And Kathy said it's going to be a day and a half on train 1.
Really?
How many trains do you have to take? This is going to be like 25.
Is Kathy getting on the love train?
She's leaving on that midnight train to California.
But you know what I almost brought with me? It was the Kiki Nation the thing over there. I almost brought it there.
What thing?
The thing that Mark gave us in the back. And you look to the back. The nice, no, the back of you.
Oh.
The nice thing that Mark gave us.
Oh, my
yeah,
award.
I grabbed it, but then I put it back because I didn't want it breaking.
No, please don't, because you tell me not to touch it, and then you can't go touching it. So
Okay.
speaking of which,
Touch this.
I have to read two
Oh, no,
things out of the
please, I gotta
Prosecco
leave.
book. You do what you want.
I'll be back in a minute, so just hang on to yourself. And
He can't stand me reading. Like, that's the whole thing.
it's
He gets
fine.
bored. He gets
Why?
totally.
No,
Do you believe
no.
he's leaving because I'm reading
I
something
have
out
to
of a
pee.
book? No, you don't. You're such a liar. Okay, so here's the first one. In victory, you deserve Prosecco. In defeat, you need it. That's a good Prosecco saying. And here's number 2. People who think I'm difficult to buy for obviously don't know where to buy Prosecco. Right? So true. Oh my gosh. And Deej said, I love trains. My daddy did too. So for Father's Day in 1998, I took him on a train ride with lunch in Abilene, Kansas. He was in heaven. That's so cute. That's a great Father's Day gift. I love that. That's awesome. So I have 3 items I'm going to show you guys that I picked up at my yard sale adventure this past weekend. And this weekend, we have another yard sale adventure coming up. It's a big community yard sale. Susan and I are so excited. I almost texted Sue today and said, is it Saturday yet? I think I need to get a t-shirt made saying, is it Saturday yet? Because that is the day that we go yard sailing. And that is the most exciting day. And this Saturday, I hoarded. I just bought so much stuff. I got some really cool stuff, but I picked out 3 items I thought you guys would enjoy, and we'll scatter them throughout the evening, shall we? Shan't we? So here's the first item. And I actually got a few of these, of course, not exactly the same, but it's a Harley Davidson t-shirt, and it's a V-neck, which is right up my alley. And it's just so cute. I mean, come on. Like, how cute is that? Right? It's just adorbs. It says Harley Davidson, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Robert Fleischman lives in Wisconsin. So I had to get it. Yeah, it's cute. And then on the back, what does it say? Harley Davidson. Why does it say Wisconsin on the front and Maine in the back? I don't get that, but it's from Madawaska, Maine. I've never even heard of that part of Maine, but there you go. So here's that. Isn't that cute? So I thought that was nice. And you know how much I paid for this beauty? $2. 2 smackaroonies. Why not? How can you say no to a Harley Davidson t-shirt? So there's item number 1. We have 2 more items to go. And again, we'll scatter them throughout the evening. Janice, what's going on? And Candy's here. Hi, Candy. Right. Boop, boop, boop. So Kathy said, how fun, Kiki. I love those. Seems either no time or not a lot around. So I got to tell you, there are so many right now. And a few weeks ago, Sue and I were looking at each other going, why aren't there a lot of yard sales? But they've all of a sudden just popped and we are in heaven. And this is the time, like for the next few weeks, I'm just going to buy a ton of stuff. And then what happens is, like, we've really learned the pattern of yard sailing. In the summer, it really dies down. When it's really hot out, unless there's a really big community yard sale, last year we decided we just weren't going to go on those weekends that there wasn't really anything, just kind of hang around the house and do stuff. So that's what's happening now. We're going to get the big sales for the next few weeks. And then after Memorial Day, maybe like end of June, beginning of July, then it's going to die down for like a couple months, seriously. Then in September through the end of October, there's tons of them. And then I hoard again. So I can get, have a lot of inventory for the winter. So that's my thing. That's what I do. I love it. I have so much fun doing it. I have so much fun listing this. It's just great. It's just a great little part-time gig. And like I said, I've been doing it for decades. It's just fun. And I get some cool stuff for myself. So if you guys have any near you, there's no reason to not go to a yard sale. Like I can't I can't tell you enough, like, how great they are and how many cool things you can get. It's just the best. I did I tell you I love it? I love yard sales. So you know what? Let's go ahead and let's now do some classic rock raw because we got some news. We got some news going on. I need some light because I can't see. You know how I feel about readers. Not happening. Move my hair. Guys, here's your classic rock raw on this May 17th, 2022. Did you understand that? I didn't. So, after 10 years of marriage, Valerie Bertinelli has officially filed for divorce from her soon to be ex husband, Tom Vitale. Now, we kind of knew this was coming. We did. And Valerie's been sad lately. She goes on TikTok now, and it feels so bad. I don't know if it was a few weeks ago, she came on there and like you just wanted to give her a hug. She goes, "I'm really sad right now. I'm really having a crappy day." And I mean, that's fine, but you just feel so bad because she's so cute and you no, you just feel so bad for her. But anyway, she's fine. She's fine. So Valerie and Tom legally separated in November, but apparently things between them could not be repaired. Valerie released her memoir called Enough Already: Learning to Love the Way I Am today, in which she did share her immense and everlasting love for her late husband, Eddie Van Halen. And she did say a lot, you know. Tom and Valerie were introduced by Valerie's brother Patrick in 2004, and when Tom proposed, it took Valerie by surprise, even though they had previously talked about marriage. They got married on New Year's Day in 2011, and Tom once said that my family is her family. It wasn't love at first sight, it was family at first sight. And he also said they just understood each other completely, right? I mean, that's when you know it's love. When you guys, like, understand each other and you just you get it, you know? You know it's love. Like, I get Al. Thank goodness. He gets me. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness someone does. Tom went into their marriage with 4 children, and Valerie had Wolfgang, so it must have been a bit crazy at times, I'm sure, in that household, that blended family. Valerie does have a show on the Food Network called Valerie's Home Cooking, and between her roles is Barbara Cooper on One Day at a Time and Melanie Hope Moretti in Hot in Cleveland, and is in the midst of a new NBC comedy with Demi Lovato. Sorry about that. Like, see, I have no light and there's a microphone in my way, so it's kind of hard for me to see my notebook that I write on. So there's a lot of things going on that you guys can't see, so that's why I'm gibbering tonight. Anyway, her new show is called Hungry, as well as having written several books. Valerie has created an amazing empire for herself, which has to be an amazing feeling, as well as being a great diversion on the crappy days. Because it's true, she lets you know. She lets you know when she's having a crappy day, and I love that. I think a lot of people do. Because you know what? She's a human being. You know, we all have those days when you just want to do nothing and just say, I just don't want to. I totally have those days. I just don't want to. Unless you have something that makes you want to. And then you have to. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, okay. You're helping me out. See what I mean though? See how like it's in the way? Isn't he nice? He comes to my rescue and he's all about it. He's all, oh, look at that. It's
So the shot.
no, it's fine though.
I put my mic down.
It's like we have 2,500 microphones in this house. Thanks, Al. You're what a pal you are. You're just Mr. Pally, Al.
I just can't.
Al the pal.
Is that fine now?
Thank you, Al.
Yeah, a lot of things going on. I had to call engineering. Oh my God. Don't want to ruin the talents. Whatever. Bye-bye.
Well, you know, I did write in my notebook for the past 3 days, so, you know, it's
What?
important.
What's that?
I said I did write in my notebook for the past 3 days, so it's important to, you know,
Right.
be able to write correctly and then read it and not be stuttery.
It's very important to write correctly.
Yeah.
You know?
So Valerie recently said that since she has stopped looking at the scale, because she talks about her weight gain and loss and everything, her mental health has improved immensely. Valerie also recently told her son Wolf that before she met Wolf's dad, she wanted to marry Elton John. I wanted to marry Boy George.
She want to marry Elton John? He doesn't
She
like
d-
girls.
Well, that's the thing, and that's what her son said to her.
She wanted to marry Elton John? Really?
Yep. I know. These are
Why?
things we find out. So Wolf and his
Oh.
mom did a Mother's Day episode on Sirius XM's Classic Rewind, and when Wolf pulled out Sir Elton's song called Burn Down the Mission,
Yeah.
Valerie then let her son know that he would have been the guy if Eddie didn't come
But
along,
do you know something? Back in the 70s,
but probably not.
I knew a lot of girls who loved Elton John and felt the same way about Elton John as Valerie did.
Well, Elton was married to a
Oh,
woman.
He was?
Yeah.
To a girl?
Yeah,
No kidding.
he was.
When did he become liking men? Do you have any idea?
I think he always did.
Oh, he always did.
I think so.
Oh, I see.
I may be speaking out of turn right now, but I think it was always a thing. It was
Oh.
just,
He has a couple of
It was
kids
not
too,
a-
doesn't he?
he has 2 children. It was not accepted then.
Right. No, it was never talked about back in the 70s.
It wasn't.
But it's okay. But, Elton's happy. That's all that
Yeah.
matters. How's he doing, by the way?
He has his health struggles, I think,
Right.
but he's on tour, and I'm going to be talking about him soon. He's doing just dandily, I believe, but
He's great.
he's got his health things, and I love Elton John. I've always loved Elton John. Not in that way, though.
No, but he is, I would say, he is one of the greatest artists of all
Oh,
time.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's up there with Elvis, maybe better, but look what he did.
Come on, Elvis was great.
Elvis was great,
Come on.
but Elton's had
Elton
many hits. So many hits.
I know.
So many movies.
He has great jackets, too. Like, does he
What's
not?
that?
He has great jackets. I mean, like,
Yeah, but he just did a duet with maybe it was a few years ago with Lady Gaga, and I don't know if you saw that, but it was phenomenal. Lady Gaga,
the one where they did it was at some not an awards show, but I know exactly because you played it on the station.
I played it on the station.
Yep.
And she was phenomenal. Just her eye contact.
She's great anyway.
But Elton and her, great.
So Valerie said that she did meet Elton when she was with Eddie and said that he was so sweet. And lots of love going out to Valerie as she gets through this really hard time, and she's divorcing her husband. So we love Valerie Bertinelli. So Candy said Elton knew. I believe that. And Deej said she said her and Eddie were soulmates. I believe that, and I think she's not sure how to go on without him despite her accomplishments. You know what? She said she's not divorcing Tom because of, her feelings for Eddie, but it has to be hard. It has to be really, really just a tough struggle. I mean, they were together. What? They were married 20 years. That's a long time. And I'm sure, again, none of us were there clearly. Even though she's told her story, we'll never know the true story. We weren't behind those doors. And it had to be such an immensely up and down marriage. Super happy and exciting times to, oh my gosh, like what is going on times. I mean, especially being in the industry where Van Halen, I mean, clearly they're still one of the biggest rock bands in the world, but being with Eddie during their height had to be just a whole circle of different feelings all the time, And let's see. All right, so Kathy said, Kiki, tomorrow is my grandson Kyler's kindergarten graduation. Like how, I remember my kids' kindergarten graduations. That is the cutest thing ever. I think that is one of the best days. The kids are so cute and they're so happy and they're so proud. And Kathy said, can't believe it already. And their theme song they're singing is Don't Stop Believing, Stop It. Stop. How cute is. So clearly we love the teacher because she decided the song. So, or him, we love the teacher. That's awesome. Congratulations to Kyler. How freaking cute. Gosh, see, these are the times you just live for and you just, oh, adorbs, adorbs. Let me have a drinky. Just water and ice tonight, kids. It tastes so good. Tonight for dinner, I love using panko crumbs. I don't know about you guys, but I do flour and egg and breadcrumbs. Always panko crumbs, though. Those are my favorite. I've gotten past the regular Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. I have to go for panko because I feel like they make your chicken or veal or whatever just so much more, not veal, eggplant. I don't eat veal. They just make it so much more tasty. I don't know why. It just holds in the moisture better. I don't know. But I have these cornflake breadcrumbs. I know. I know. I tried it. I just mixed it in with the panko. So good. Gave it such a different texture. So if you ever see cornflake, I don't know what they even called breadcrumbs. They're like smithereens. It's like cornflake powder, really. Really good. Try it. Mix it with your regular breadcrumbs. Really cute. It's not cute. It was good. Delish. I love chicken. But anyway, David Crosby. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. He said that it's it for him for touring. It's it. It's over. Done. Finito. I mean, he's 80. You have to really just get down to those brass tacks. The guy's 80 years old. Where did that go? I felt like when I was reading it, oh yeah, like I'm 77. No, he's 80 years old. Of course you're done. But look at Willie Nelson, for God's sakes. I mean, the guy, I don't know. Like I don't know how he's done it all these years. But I get it. And I've said it tons and tons of times. Artists who have had humongous, absolutely huge careers, they've performed in front of thousands and thousands of people. How can it be easy to just walk away from that? It cannot be. No matter whether you're 50 or 70 or 80 years old, it has to be super hard because this is what these people have known their entire lives. I'm sure there are some artists, they're happy to just walk away. Steve Perry. I mean, they're happy to just step away from the spotlight and they're okay with that. But again, just kind of scoping it out and looking at a lot of these artists' careers and lives, I would say for the majority, where did that voice go? For the majority of them, has to be really, really hard. So, unfortunately, a good portion of the artists we love have either hung it up, are ready to hang it up, or they should just hang it up. No names mentioned here. Now, David was recently interviewed by a high school journalism class, which I thought was quite interesting, at Golden Gate High School in Golden, Colorado. And when one of the students asked him if he was going to tour again, he just came out and said, no, nope, not doing it. And he said, I'm not because I'm 80. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It's because I'm old. Being on a bus is a daunting task. It's very hard. It takes it out of you. Yeah. Touring at 80, no way, unless you are unusual. Like you're an unusual 80-year-old. I would say Sammy Hagar and Neil Sean will still tour when they're 80. And they won't care, like, if anyone helps them. Like, they'll do everything themselves if they had to. Because they're just that, you don't wanna say superhuman, but it feels like they just are not aging. Do you know what I mean? Like, it seems like they're just kind of getting younger as time goes by. I don't understand how that works out, but it just seems like that. So now, as David was talking with his high school class, he told them that he's made records at a startling rate. And the reason he did that is because he's going to die and he wants to crank out all the music he possibly can before he does. I mean, he's just being honest. The kids had to be sitting there going, wait, what is happening right now? But you have to appreciate this is a journalism class. So they had to be like, yeah, it was kind of crazy, but he just laid it out for us. Now, the last live appearance David did was in 2019, but he's totally game to do some special appearances, which is cool. Why not do a one off now and again? You're David Crosby. You could do whatever you want. Now, there was one question that David did not answer, and that question was, how much did he get for his music catalog? Because you can't find that information. Anyway, it's under lock and key. And David answered, the amount? Oh, I'm not going to tell you that. It's a secret. Well, he didn't say it's a secret. I'm saying that. It is speculated that David got between $1 and $200 million. I mean, that's a wide spectrum there. So maybe put it in the middle. Maybe he got around 150. Now, Irving Azoff, iconic artist group, was the buyer, and David admitted that he didn't want to sell his catalog. He was completely not wanting to do it, but it allowed him to move on and not worry about money anymore. That made me sad. David Crosby, really, having to worry about money? That guy was huge. Huge. Tons of hits. During the shutdown, David openly admitted that he was in a severe financial situation because he couldn't tour and was at possible risk of losing his home. That shouldn't be a thing. Sorry. That just should not be a thing. And I find it so sad because, again, here is an iconic musician who, at 78 years old, because when he said that, it was a couple of years ago, he made the statement, and he would have to tour in order to survive at 78 years old. Like, he had no choice. So it does make you wonder where all of the money from over the years went. Did it completely dry up because streaming services did not pay a lot? Like, they have no income unless they go on the road. And David did also say that during his most recent interview that Spotify didn't pay him, and half his income came from selling records. The other half, as we said, is from touring. David also said selling his catalog was his only option. He had no other. Like, is that not beyond sad? I don't see how that can happen. I guess I can. I mean, of course, there are artists out there who have had magnanimous careers. You know who comes to my mind first? MC Hammer. Now, I have not dug into him lately, but he was worth millions and millions of dollars and lost it all, had to file bankruptcy and had nothing. I mean, I believe he's built I don't know if it's as big as an empire that he had back in the 80s, but I believe he got himself back on a good track financially. However, wow, it's just crazy. So Candy said, yeah, Neil and Sammy and so many more will continue to tour. They know when it's time to slow down. True. Yeah, and it's true. Music for many, many of these artists. Again, we have the few who could easily just walk away if they needed to. But I think a majority, like 95% of the artists that we know and we love, it would just be too hard for them to walk away. Just like me going to yard sales. And I know this is so stupid, but like I think about it sometimes. I'll go, oh my gosh, what if I don't have a car? Or what if I can't move? And then I can't go to yard sales on a Saturday. What am I going to do on a Saturday when it's really nice out and I can't go? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think about these things and it makes me sad because how much do I love yard selling? Al.
Give me a second to sit down.
No, seriously, like
into the broadcast studio and you're asking me a question as I'm coming in the door. How much do you love yard sales? Just as much as you love me.
Oh, no, I love you more.
But you know what? I hear what you're saying because these artists will go on forever, and some, like I was doing the event on Sunday,
mm-hmm.
and and I see pictures of myself. I says, I shouldn't be doing this anymore. But people had to, but I'm not really camera friendly, and I just like. But
You've
people,
always said that, though.
but people were laughing at me. I don't know what the hell I was
They
saying.
do think he's a riot.
And I just whatever, and like people were like winning things. No reaction. They started clapping. It's like, ah! And this one woman came up, and poor woman could hardly walk. I helped her with the stuff. The guy, he's so nice. I says, well, you don't really know me, so I shouldn't give it up yet. So that's all about having a good time.
Yeah, but you're not performing like a 3-hour show.
No, I'm just talking up songs.
You're not doing that.
Pretending I'm professional, and people go, boy, Al, you're great. I'm not doing anything.
He's pretending.
I'm saying, we're having a great time. And now here's Boston on Kiki.fm.
But like I'm saying, these musicians, right? I mean, it is not hot in here. All right, so this is going to be another thing I get nervous about.
What?
When we get really old. Like I'm going to be the one to say, please, really I'm cold in here. Turn the air conditioning down. And then he's going to say, no, I'm so hot. No. And then when it's cold outside, I'm going to say, oh, I'm cold. I need to heat up a little bit. And you're saying no. So it's just like, it's so scary to me. Like I'm scared about the rest of my life.
Why?
I'm frightened. Because what about when I can't yard sale? And what about when you like want to turn the air down really cold and then I'm cold?
But if you get cold,
and I'm like little.
If you get hot, I'll put you in the shower 3 times. You'll be fine. Don't wait. Oh my God, I'm so worried. Have a good time while you're here.
I am.
Just
watching you run around a parking lot with a mimosa in your hand.
What? I can't hear.
All right, so let me show you one more thing. Well, I have 2 more things to show you from my yard sale adventures.
This or this?
That guy.
Let me get it.
So here's, I thought he was adorable. Now he's very dirty. I need to clean him.
Kind of like me. Okay, very dirty. Okay, let me.
Are you going to present him to me?
No, I'm going to give it to you.
Okay. He's so dirty, but I loved him. I couldn't leave him behind. Now, is he not cute? He's the Harley hog.
He's
anything Harley Davidson, I will always buy. I don't even care. Oh, and you know what? I got a ring.
Are you going to sell him?
Yeah. I got to clean him up first.
What's that?
So he's got little motorcycle boots on. Come on, guys. Wow. Is he not cute? And then wait a minute. Oh, the best part.
Look at that.
Is the jacket. In the back.
Now, is that a really Harley Davidson?
Yeah, it is. No, it's really a Harley Davidson. And
wow.
He has a tail. I didn't even notice.
Tail too,
and he has chaps on.
These are chaps
like,
on?
wow, okay.
I have chaps. You want to see my chaps?
That's like hardcore. And his little jacket says Harley Davidson.
That's good, yeah.
And I don't even know. I was trying to figure out what year it was from, but I don't know. But I'm thinking maybe 90s, because that's like this.
90?
This brand, maybe the 90s. I don't know, though. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. There's a thing right there. Harley Davidson, applause China. I don't know. It doesn't have a year on it. But he's cute, though. The Harley hog. So, yeah, that's another item I got. So I pick up random things. But anything Harley, it goes right in my arms.
We love Harley stuff. I wear, in fact, I'm wearing a Harley t-shirt right now. I'm not going to show you, but
why don't you show everyone?
No, but I'm not going on camera.
He's so annoying.
No,
so, yeah. So there's 2 items, and I have 1 more to show you guys. Let's see what's going on in the chat. So, yeah. Isn't he cute, Candy? I know.
Oh, me? I'm cute.
And Deej said he's so cute. And Kathy said someone should do a baby nursery in Harley Davidson. Oh, I totally bet that's been done. Of course. And get a little baby motorcycle.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I call it Harley babies.
Oh, Nancy. Wait, who's Nancy? Hi, Nancy. Everybody say hi. And Annie from Canada. What's going on? Everybody, hello. We love you. Welcome
Who's from Canada? Annie?
No, Annie's from Canada.
Annie?
And Nancy is new. Say hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
And Annie
is
from Canada.
Annie from Canada. Whereabouts in Canada are you from, Annie? Because my mother was from Newfoundland, Canada. And I had relatives up in Ontario as well, too. And Canada is a great place. It really is. And Nancy. Nancy, if you're listening,
Nancy's new here.
But
so hopefully you come back.
Nancy, I want to know where you're from, because I'm a geek, and it's very important to me that an old man like me knows where you're from. Not that I'm going to come stalk you or knock on your door at 3:00 in the morning, but I want to know where you're from, Nancy, because I've heard a lot about you, girl, and I want to know if it's really true.
So Annie is from Quebec City.
Oh, Quebec.
Beautiful.
Does she speak French? Oh, well,
I don't know.
Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui.
And Scott's from Methuen, Mass.
I just.
Well,
by the way,
he's telling Nancy where he's from.
Well, can I just say something about Scott?
Oh, Nancy's from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Oh my
Where
gosh.
in New Hampshire you're from, Nancy? I would like to know that because Scott's not too far. No, Scott's not going to knock on your door. But Scott has pictures of beautiful lilacs. He's been taking pictures.
Really? I didn't see
those. It's called Syringa vulgaris. That's the Latin name.
That sounds vulgar.
The purple variety, and I'm sure that they smell really nice at his house.
So it's so funny. My friend Michelle posted on Facebook today how her rhododendron is flowering, and it hasn't flowered in years. Same thing with ours. And I swear it's because I cleaned the leaves out from underneath it.
Michelle has rhododendron roseum elegans, which is a purple variety. I'm going to cut you a piece of one of our rhododendrons out front here, which is flowering the best it's flowered in years. It's called rhododendron scintillation, which is a very rare rhododendron. But I love scintillation rhododendrons, which are really beautiful.
I love to be scintillized as well.
I'm sure you will be. So I will cut you a piece of scintillation rhododendron, and I'll be back in a second. And you'll share with all your friends there, including Naughty Nancy. I didn't mean to say Naughty Nancy in New Hampshire. You can show her your rhododendron.
That sounds nice.
And Quebec City. Oh, I love Quebec City. It's great.
So yeah, Gina Thomas is here.
Oh my God, Gina's.
We talked to Gina last week.
Yeah, tell everybody what you talked to Gina about last.
So Gina met up with Kurt and Mark because they were all scheduled to go to the Journey show in Hartford, but we know what happened. It'll come back. It'll be back. So they all met up and we had a FaceTime. And Mark texts me. He's like, "Can I FaceTime you?" I'm like, "Dude, I look horrible right now. Like it was, I was writing. I was." I didn't, it was bad. So he said, "Just put your hair up in a ponytail and let's go." So I did. And I'm glad I did because they're just so cute. So, hey, Gina. And let's see. Kingston, New Hampshire. And Deej is talking French to Annie. Bonjour. Bonjour. I know no French. I don't. I really don't, but we love you. And thank you for being here. And Mark said, "I'm from my mom." Like thank you, Mark. Always thank you for being here. And Annie said, "Of course I speak French." I do not. I can't even speak English half the time. Oh my gosh. Now Deej is just going. Deej, how many languages do you know? Because Deej actually speaks Portuguese when Linda comes on too. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. You guys are so cute. I can't. And then Kathy said there are 2 other people in the Journey Junkies group that are also going to see them at Paso Robles Mid-State Fair. We're going to meet up. That's awesome. That's awesome. And Deej said no, she speaks Spanish, not Portuguese. Okay. I suck. You going to show me those now?
Give me a second. I just got in the studio. God, he is.
And Mark said, yes, that was an awesome night meeting up with Gina and Kurt. It was so fun. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, how cool is just this whole thing?
And we just saw Kurt the week before.
I know.
At the general store.
We love Kurt.
And
we love Mark. We love all of you.
And Gina, it was so nice to see and hang
out. On
FaceTime. Which is great. And it's also very nice to see the one and only Dancing Dawn.
I know. Dawn, Mark's wife, was there. So Dawn was there.
Ear to ear, and they had a great time because she went away with her husband for a couple of days and they had a great time. In fact, they even went to the Mohegan Sun Casino.
Did you guys go there?
Yeah, I saw pictures. That's only a hop skipping down the road from us. And if I knew that, Mark probably would have paid for my gambling. It would have been great. It would be absolutely fabulous. So I actually saw pictures at Mohegan
wait a minute, Annie. Hey, I have a question. If Arnell is chatting with me on Instagram, do you think it's the real one?
No. But you know what?
Please get out of it. Delete that person.
This is called a scintillation rhododendron. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's a very rare rhododendron.
Okay, come on over, Al. Show it. Oh, you're not going to come.
No, you just show it.
It's ridiculous. So here it is, a very rare rhododendron.
It's called scintillation.
Is it dendron or dendron?
Rhododendron.
An N at the end?
Yes.
For Nancy.
Rhododendron.
Our new friend Nancy.
So that's when it starts to come out and flower like that. Then
I can put it. Can I put it in my ear?
No.
Oh, that looks so nice.
Put
Doesn't
that
that
down.
look pretty?
Yeah, put it in.
Oh, now it messed my hair up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, then it flushes out white after that. So that's the same flower there. As it comes out a little bit more with the heat and the sun, it'll actually flush out
That's
a white.
the same
It's very
flower?
beautiful. It lasts for about 3 weeks.
It's crazy.
It's a very slow growing rhododendron, but very, very nice. It loves the acid soil here on the East Coast. If you have pine trees, that type of thing, is an acid loving plant, and it's really, really pretty.
Like, imagine if I went to Market Basket like this. Like, do you think they would say anything?
No.
They'd say, "Oh my gosh, she's weird." Like, I look like a Chiquita banana lady.
Good.
Like I should have a banana
So
in
put
my
that
hand.
down.
Oh, but look, this is
Put-
so
put-
crazy.
put-
You know what?
Put it down.
No, wait a minute.
No, put
This
it
could
down.
be a Kentucky Derby hat
Put it down.
or a
Like I
Met
said,
Gala.
put it
Like I
down.
would fit
Oh,
right
I
in.
just
Wait a
can't.
minute.
Oh my God.
And then if I
Stop
put
being
one
good.
on this
Oh
side,
my God. I just can't.
oh, I
Okay.
would be like
Good.
rainforest Kiki.
Yeah. Put it down.
Wow. Oh my-
I got
I'm gonna go to Market
I
Basket
gotta
like this in the
I
morning.
gotta ask something. Scott.
Okay.
I want to know from Scott.
Gina
Is
said
my
for the wedding.
lilac bigger than his lilac?
Is your lilac bigger than his lilac?
No. So Scott,
Oh,
let's smell it.
these are the best.
Not the best. So,
Oh my
and I want
gosh.
to know from Scott.
There's the lilac.
Whose lilac smells better, mine or his?
Here, smell that. Can you guys smell that?
Beautiful. Now that's Syringa vulgaris. That's a purple variety. They're just starting to go by now. They actually started coming out about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. But they're a beautiful plant, and we have them in a sunny area. They've been in this location here probably for about 40 years. When Walter planted them.
Yep.
Yeah, a guy by the name of Walter used to live here on the premises years and years ago. So those are just some of the nice plants we have around us. We also have not a flower yet, but Mount Laurel, Calmia latifolia, which are native to this area. I don't see too many of them around. They're very native in Pennsylvania, whatever, but they're very, very beautiful plants as well too.
I wish lilacs could bloom at least for 3 months.
Yeah,
I hate the fact that they only last maybe 2 weeks.
Right.
Because I love them so much.
You know, also put pictures of lilacs on our Facebook was, oh my God, Roger Earl's wife, Linda.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they live down in
Foghat. They're so
Foghat. Really, really nice lady. But she put pictures of lilac near their property as well too. And there is a thing called a tree lilac, which is grafted. It actually looks like a tree.
We used to have tree rose, but it turned into just a regular rose bush because you need to keep trimming it or whatever the heck you call it.
Didn't do my job. I was legit in my job.
He was, yeah. But that's all right. It's a big bushy rose bush now. It used to be purple. Now they're like pink.
They were yellow at once when the tree rose. They were yellow.
I don't remember that.
Then we have some fairy roses as well too. No, the fairy roses are very pretty.
Those are the little ones, right? They're like Tinkerbell.
The fairies are very small, but they propagated like you. The fairies have now had other fairies, and there's fairies all throughout our yard right now.
Oh my gosh, the geese. Their poop is getting so big. I can't even, and I hate even talking. No, I'm not hot. Do you see what I'm saying? Like he's so upset right now. All right, go get some fresh air.
Oh,
I don't even want to talk about it, but seeing it today, I'm like, it looks like bear poop. That's how big it's gotten. And they don't even care. Like you walk around them, they're just sitting there with the baby. They don't even care. They're like, yeah, we're just going to lay here and poop all over your yard. And I'm like, fine, whatever. But my grass is so green. It's crazy. It's just really just crazy. And Candy said I look like Betty Boop. It's so funny you say that because my son Corey has called me Betty Boop for years. So that's quite interesting that you said that. I love it. So guys, talking about these imposter people, Bret Michaels messages me all the time. Literally. Like I get a message from a Bret Michaels all the time, because I like Bret's stuff. So then the fake people come out. I wouldn't even play because I think I read Deej saying, yeah, I play with my fakes. You know what? Delete. Don't even give it any air. No oxygen. Just like negative stuff. Don't breathe any life into it. It's not worth it. Because you know why? It's not right. These people doing that. Because and people give them money, which I find amazingly. I didn't want to say the D word, but I actually know of a person who, and it makes me sad. Really, it makes me so sad that she gets conned from people who love her, and it's just delete it, please. Begging you. Not telling you what to do, but just delete it. It oh my goodness. I don't know how people have a conscience to do these things, but there are a lot of crazy people out there, so you got a fake Michael Bolton messaging you, Kathy? Wow. Like, imagine Michael Bolton, he's not talking to anybody. He's just not. That's so funny. All right, let's do some more classic rock raw, shall we? Because you know why? Now I have flowers all over my table, which is a wonderful thing. Oh, and my son Corey and I went to the tulip farm last week. Oh my gosh. That was so fun. Can I just tell you? It was in Preston, Connecticut. Well, it is in Preston, Connecticut. It's still there. I'm kind of thinking, I'm going to put these right here. I'm thinking the tulips, most of them are probably, they're gone by now, but what a fun place. And they had a picnic table, and there were so many Instagram people taking pictures there, literally in prairie dresses, and some had heels on. I'm like, dude, you're in the dirt. Why are you like, you saw some of my pictures, some of you did. Acres of don't wear heels there, but it's fine. It was a good picture, I guess. So that was kind of fun to watch that. And a group of girls, which I thought was so cute, they just had like a bottle of wine and a pretty thing. They had a little picnic, and then there was another family with little kids, and they were having a picnic. It was so cute. And I said to Al, I just want to do all kinds of things like that this summer. I want to do different things. I want to go to the beach, but late in the day so we don't get burnt to a crisp. I got totally burnt to a crisp on Sunday, just in sections on my arm. It's great. It's just crazy to me. Yeah. Hey, Carol, what's going on? All right. And Candy said they see who you follow, these imposters, and they become them, and they try anyway, and they will send you stupid message. Yeah, that's why I just ignore them. Like, there is a goose literally at my window, and he thinks I'm going to talk to him or something. Like, he's literally right there looking at me. They're so funny. And now the squirrels are getting pretty aggressive, not in a bad way, but they're like, lady, where's my peanuts? See, you give them one peanut, they don't stop. They're so fat. I love them. Anyway. So guys, the sound check from Kiss from their show in Hartford, Connecticut is online. And I had so much, I have to tell you, I had so much fun watching that. Go watch it. Mike Brunn, he's had a YouTube channel forever. I mean, he's a huge Kiss aficionado. He's been following them probably for decades, but he's got a YouTube channel, and he has the sound check up there. There's over 100,000 views on it now. It's so fun to watch it. I watched the entire thing. It's like 36 minutes. It was cool. It was really cool. Now, Gene did the entire sound check in a robe. It was a very nice robe, but he was in a robe. And I got to tell you, him and Paul, they sounded good. Perfection. Who's perfection in a sound check, really? They're saving it for the show. And I got to tell you, Paul looks really good. Like, he was very smooth looking. So he's looking tight. Now he's always been adorable, but he was a little extra smooth. He looked really good. Like Al. Al looks smooth. Paul Stanley. Because I was watching that sound check last night.
Oh yeah, that you wasn't on a sound check for like hours last night.
Well, it was 36 minutes, so it wasn't hours.
Well,
You're
like
very exaggerated.
What's his name? Gene Simmons?
Yes, Al.
Oh, wait.
So again, Mike Braun provided the awesome footage, and he did a panoramic view of the crowd. And I got to tell you, there was a good amount of fans that bought the sound check. And I don't even think the next couple of shows, I think the sound check option is sold out. So you can't even buy it. And the price was decent, $270. That did not, of course, include the price of your ticket to get into the show. But to me, that's a decent deal considering you're getting a private rehearsal with Gene and Paul and the guys of Kiss. I mean, it was, yeah, So Paul joked around and he said, "We're going to do the same thing we do in the show, fake playing and lip syncing." He's so funny. Gotta love Paul and Gene. And clearly during this sound check, they weren't doing either, but they also chatted with the fans, and the fans had some questions, which I thought was so cool that they took fan questions. And I just enjoyed watching it, and I love the fact that it's out there for everyone to see. Now, Gene and Paul really seem like cool guys. They're getting to do what they love. And I think that's just so important in life. You can say you have a job, but if you love your job, doesn't matter what the job is, if you love it, that's half of the joy right there. And their last show in the US before they head overseas is on May 19th at the Rockville Festival in Daytona. And then they kick it back up here in September on the 21st in West Palm Beach.
Is Kurt Andrews still here?
I don't know.
Kurt, are you still there? Go ahead.
But
Continue.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks. So if you're going to see Kiss, I'm sure you're going to have an awesome time because I don't know, it just looks like a super fun show. I did not get tickets to see the End of the Road tour because there's just way too much going on.
How many End of the Road tours have they had?
I think this is 5.
How many
it could be 4 or 5.
How many farewell concerts did she have? Quite a few.
She's had a few farewell tours as well. But, she's not going. I think she's one of those artists. No, I think she'll be okay hanging it up.
Farewell tour as well,
Stop. I can't. But Cher, she doesn't need to quit. She's awesome.
So
she doesn't need to.
When I left your broadcast studio here a couple minutes ago, there's a beaver came out of his hut.
No.
And I didn't get a picture of him, but I got a picture of the water and the clouds and everything else. And I posted it. And Kurt Andrews said, "Good night, Pop." Just can't. I can't win.
You kind of look like a pop with those glasses, though.
Well, these are my regular. I don't know what my regular glasses are.
Well, whose glasses are they then?
No, these are my glasses, but my regular glasses, I don't know where I put them yesterday. I haven't been able to find them.
Al, you lose everything. I had to call your phone twice today.
What's that?
You can't hear me? Well, you don't know whose glasses you have.
No, these are my.
You made me call your phone.
Like 20 pairs of glasses, and all of my pairs of glasses suck. But I have one good pair of glasses, and I don't know where the pair of glasses went. But I'll find it someday. If not, I just get myself a new pair of glasses.
You can do that, Yes, you can get a new pair of glasses.
I can? That's good. I got mulch today. That's pretty exciting.
You did. So
yeah.
All right. 25 times. Al says to me, "How many bags of mulch do you want?"
Right.
Let's start with 20.
20 bags.
20 bags.
Don't want to get loose.
I mean, first of all, it's costing some money.
Yeah.
Right. So 20 bags, we can handle that. Get it done the next few days, whatever. Right, because I've been doing the weeding. I do like once.
Awesome.
Thank you. You helped me yesterday. Yeah. Do little sections at a time because I can only do so much with my back and all that.
Right.
So I said 20 bags.
20 bags.
I think I told you maybe 10 times. 20 bags.
Whatever.
So I get a text earlier today.
Yeah. And it says.
And I'll read it to you. It says.
Because you make fun of me.
20, 25, or 30 bags.
Right.
So I'm like, 20.
Right.
And then he replies, "Thanks."
No, I should.
Even though before you left, we verified 20 bags again.
Do you want red, black, or brown?
And I had said, how many times did I say black?
Quite a few times.
And then you said red, black, or brown.
Right.
So, but we got it done.
I listened to Kiki because that's all I could fit in my truck.
See?
Because my truck was down to the rims, and my truck's a good sized truck, but I just didn't want to, overload it. But the great thing about it was that I went to a place that I don't really like going, but they had a nice brand of mulch there, and I won't tell you the name of the place. But they said, "We'll get somebody to help you." Nobody. I loaded the truck myself.
No one helped you. Well, but where did we go this weekend? I don't know, but where did I go?
Where you
that go? I was very annoyed. I don't know. I went somewhere and I'm like, why isn't anybody helping? Like it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not. All right. So a large chain.
Large chain.
Restaurant. Large. Now, Sue and I won't say it.
Oh, yeah.
So we stopped and, we got a smoothie and, a little something to eat.
Whatever.
So,
right.
And then my brother goes, "That's all you asked," but whatever. So we literally asked for.
What'd you ask
I
for,
mean,
Kiki?
we're such old women, but what we didn't want, we weren't starving.
Right. What'd you ask for, Kiki?
A slice of toast
Slice of toast
with butter on it.
with butter on it.
Easy,
Easy.
right? And a
It's-
smoothie, which is even easier.
Smoothie. They shouldn't even be charging for it, but they did.
20 minutes later,
20 minutes later for a slice of bread with the butter on it.
come
they
get
had
your. So Sue
they had to
gets
go
the
make-
bag
go
with
back,
our
right, yeah.
toast in it.
toast. Yeah.
So I said, let's just sit down and eat the toast before we get back in the car. We were going to eat it on the go.
That's great.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sue looks in the bag. She goes, she
What?
started laughing.
Why should I?
It was one slice of bread cut in half
One slice of bread.
with no butter.
Oh,
And when we walked in the restaurant,
yeah.
you know when your shoes stick to the floor?
Oh my God. Are you serious?
That's not a good sign.
It's
It's not a good
It's
sign.
supposed to be a clean restaurant, right?
I've never experienced that there.
No.
And I will say, those who were working were not happy,
No, they weren't
like at
happy.
all.
A lot of people aren't happy.
So I think if your shoes stick to the floor when you go into a restaurant, you really should walk out. I'm thinking it's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Because then it means other things are not clean either.
Right.
And you're eating
Oh my
these
God.
things.
You can't.
So I was quite sad because, again, I've never experienced that there. It's always been a very nice place. So
I ended up in the hospital 2 weeks ago from an allergic reaction or something. I got at that place. But I don't want to say the name of the place. But you know, you got
they
to
were
be.
great.
Huh?
They were great.
Who were great? The place?
Yeah. The hospital. It was great. I
Oh,
thought
I'm
they were
not
very
talking
nice.
about the hospital.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the place where I got the thing that I got allergic to that made me
Oh.
look like I had a whatever. Oh my God, look like I had Botox. But whatever.
And then he's like,
I can't say like,
it's not funny.
she says, "What is wrong with your lip?" And I says, "What do you mean? What's wrong?"
He's
with
like,
it? And she
is there
says,
something wrong with me? I'm like, well,
No.
your top
I mean, I
lip
could
is
have
like
been dying,
protruding.
a heart attack or whatever.
And his
no.
lip was like he has
Right.
no lips. Like, I don't know if you guys have, like, you do have a
Okay.
bottom lip, but he has no top lip. He
I just
did
can't.
that day though.
Right.
And that's what made me concerned. I'm like,
I want to look like Desperate
something's
Housewives.
not right. And I
Right.
said, "Ooh, I like that look on you."
Really? Maybe I should get some injections.
No, you wouldn't look right. I mean,
But-
maybe a little juice.
But when I had to fall through the doctor today because that's what you do. You know, to take care
Yeah.
of yourself. And one of the doctors asked me, "You get stung by a bee?" He said, "No, I get stung by a bee." Like, oh my God.
We have been stung out here though.
Yeah, but
Before.
I've never
But
had
it
an
wasn't
allergic
that.
reaction to anything. But whatever.
That
I'm
was
fine.
odd.
And, you know, I'm still here. I'm still talking, but it's all good. What?
Bye, Gina.
Gina's leaving?
And Deej said, Kiss has the most dedicated fan base no matter what. So true.
So true.
I mean, it is hardcore.
Oh, very hard.
Kiss it's the Kiss Army, I believe. I mean, they are hardcore
Right.
fans. So some more classic rock here. Do it since you're here.
I hear what you said.
Do the classic rock raw thing. Okay.
Let me just check.
Oh, he's got to get ready.
Hang on, wait. I got to do a test. Hang on. Let me just test it. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What?
Okay. And now it's time for a classic rock raw. Kiki.fm coast to coast. That sounds a lot better. See, I turned my gain up and I was listening to myself in the headphones here. It actually sounds it sounds more professional. Geez, I'm glad I came out here. What did I
Okay.
just say?
All right, do it again because you forgot.
And then
Al, don't do that.
and now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for classic rock raw.
That was good. I like that. I like that one better. On Sunday night, the Billboard Awards happened in Vegas. I was not there because I had a prior commitment. I had to go yard sailing Saturday, so I wouldn't have made it there in time. Would have loved to have been there, though. Really. I mean, truly. So I was excited to see that the Rolling Stones won for top tour, beating out Harry Styles, Weezer, Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Genesis, and the Eagles. So we did have some classic rock representation at the Billboard Awards. The Stones just released a live album that was recorded in 1977, live at the El Mocambo, and it contains some live tracks never heard before. Now, at the time this album was recorded, Keith Richards and his girlfriend, Anita Pallenberg, were on the verge of going to jail for drug possession, but he got a suspended sentence. He slid out of that one. And the band was, however, on pins and needles since the hammer could drop at any moment. Then who's going to play the guitar? Like, what do they do? So they were kind of like, what is going on? So only 300 people could fit in Toronto's El Macombo nightclub, and Keith said that they all sounded great that night. Well, actually, it was a 2-night show. Now, this showed that they needed to get back to their roots and be close to their fans so they could keep themselves relevant, because I guess at that time they were kind of falling to the wayside, right? Well, happened to Aerosmith too. It happened to a lot of classic rock artists at that time. So clearly today, the Stones are still relevant since they actually picked up 2 awards in a sea of contemporary artists. I don't know half the people that were at the Billboard Awards. I'm going to say maybe 90% of the people that were there. I just don't. I know Taylor Swift won something, and I know her because she has a house in Rhode Island. Not that I've been there, but I know who she is. So they won not only for Top Rock Tour, but also for Touring Artist. And that truly speaks volumes. I mean, think about that for a second. They won for Top Rock Tour. The Rolling Stones been around since the beginning of time, really. Now, I would think that Journey could win either one or both of these awards next year because, I mean, really, they've kind of kicked some touring butt already. Just this year alone, just the past few months. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, they have to be in the running for top touring band. They must be. So maybe if they get into this category next year, which I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, they have so much more lined up for the year and probably stuff that we don't even know about. But I did Google who is the top touring band so far in 2022, and the top touring band is Tool. Now, I get it because there are so many people that love Tool. I am not a Tool follower. I like Journey. I like Boston. I like Foreigner. That's my thing. I like Taylor Dane. She really needs to go on tour with Journey. I'm just, I know, agree or not, I think she should be part of that package next year. I'm just saying. So Tool has already raked in $14 million just in January for their tour. That's insane. But that is not to say that Journey will not pop up in the stats. I mean, they have to. They have to, because they've done so many shows since February, and we're talking packed venues. Elton John did come in at number 2 with a $10 million sales figure for only 5 shows. And that's because one ticket is $1 million. Think about that. So 5 really rich people took up 2 seats. So 5 times 2 is 10. I can't. I told you my math is bad. Like it's not even normal how bad it is, really. I have a calculator by my side at all times. Not right now, but a lot. So as of right now, the top touring artist is Bad Bunny. Like out of everything this year, Bad Bunny. And Bad Bunny performs in front of a minimum of 16,000 fans per show, and his shows have sold over 300,000 tickets in the last month. Bad Bunny. I don't know Bad Bunny. I just, I'm just delivering the stuff. So also bringing home an award from the Billboard ceremony was Elton John for his duet with Dua Lipa, Cold Heart. Amazing song. Well-deserved. Love it. And it did hit number 1 and adds to his 18 other chart toppers. Eric Clapton recently announced that he will be returning to Pittsburgh to perform after not being there for 9 years, and Eric's show will be at the PPG Paints Arena on September 16th, the very same night that Sir Elton performs at PNC Park. Going to have a battle of the classic rock artists. Elton and Eric have known each other since the 70s, so maybe they'll meet up for coffee or tea.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Do you think Eric and Elton John will meet up?
Who the hell is Bad Bunny?
I don't
Bad
know.
Bunny.
I don't know who Bad Bunny is, but Bad Bunny clearly has sold the most tickets.
And Tool?
Tool just in January. Like we
a
know
lot of people who
Stephanie
like
and
Tool.
Manny love Tool, and they
right,
went to
yeah.
see Tool.
I
But
used to like Hammer.
I MC Hammer. I just talked about him a little while ago, and now he lost all his money, and he's got to be fine now. I loved him. Hammer time.
Right. You can't touch this. Well, you can.
Just go.
Talking about touching this. I was in an engineering studio a minute ago, and Scott sent me 12 pictures of his Syringa vulgaris, the purple lilacs that he has. So Scott sends 12 pictures of some Syringa vulgaris. But also on our property, not to brag, but I am, we have Syringa vulgaris alba, which means in common language is white lilac. So I'll show the audience here. Not only do we have purple lilac, Syringa vulgaris, we have Syringa vulgaris alba, white lilac.
And
it's kind of gone by.
Would look really great on top of my
Doesn't
head.
have the fragrance as Syringa vulgaris, but Syringa vulgaris is very, very pretty. No, she's got a tangent. She's going to fall and hurt herself.
I would totally look like one of those living trees at the museum.
You know what I was trying to do? And
this smells good. This does not smell as good as the purple, though.
I was going to bring one of the baby geese.
It's not as fragrant. You can't do that.
I can't do that. But they're so cute.
They're so cute, but you can't. Don't leave them alone.
No, but they're getting bigger.
They're so cute.
And
their wings aren't fully grown. Like they're so freaking cute.
And they're so tame now.
They're adorable.
They like it. Give that out to me over here. No, don't put that. Give it to me over here.
You want all the flowers? Do you want all the flowers, Al?
What?
Do you want all of them?
No, you can leave the rest there. No, that looks kind of nice. They're like a flower arrangement.
So I have been telling Al that he should have his own gardening channel.
Oh my God! Why?
See what I mean? Raise your hand if you think Al should have his own gardening channel.
I did a gardening.
He's talking about Vulgara, Jagara, Mikara, Mariah Carey.
But I did a horticultural show for many years on the radio, and I went in one morning and I got mad at the producer and I quit. But anyway.
But don't you think you should do a gardening show? Like, I think, first of all, I think you'd be funny at it. And second of all, people would be like, I have to tell you. So when I show properties,
oh boy,
when I do the real estate thing,
oh boy,
Al literally,
yep.
He always comes with me because he's my protector. And he goes around, he takes the people around the property and he starts naming off things. And it amazes people every single time. They love that. I think you should do it.
But you know something? I might give myself, like the last house that you sold, people love plants.
They do.
They love people who bought that house love plants.
Yeah.
And she walked in with her husband. And I says, see the horses over here, the Japanese maple, the Acer palmatum antiquarium. Oh, I love that. And the beautiful azaleas, Delaware Valley Whites, the Gearys.
Richard Grandmother?
What? And some Macintosh apples. And
I can say that. Macintosh apples.
That's simple, but whatever. But they love horticulture, and they bought that house because they liked horticulture. They love horticulture, and plants make. Not only does music make you happy, plants make you happy. I mean, when you want to make a girl happy, what do? You send her flowers, right?
See, Nancy thinks you should do your own gardening. I really think so.
Really?
And yeah. Okay. Oh, and Kathy said, yes, Kiki, I do not show alone. I would. Nope. No. And I'm not going to say what she packs.
Right.
Kathy's packing something.
Right.
Good for you, girl.
But I put I put the open house signs out. And if anybody comes to an open house that shouldn't be there, I tell them to leave.
No, we've never had to do that. We've never had to do that. But it's so true. They don't
smell as good as the purple ones, but they smell good.
So I'm going to show you item number 3 that I picked up this weekend. Now, I will give you a little backstory. I don't even know how many I have now.
Well, let me see.
Where you going? Where you going with it?
I gotta put the lilac down. Here.
And Nancy said, "Yep, Al, do your own gardening show." I really, Indeed goes Tool. I know it's a
Tool?
Huge group.
Tool?
Huge.
I mean, it's not my type of music, but a lot of people, the younger generation, like it. They'll like it.
They're huge. They're just not my thing.
I'm gonna say they're upper 20s, over 30, the lower 30s.
No, they're older than that.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just freaking old then.
Well.
Yeah.
What all right. Can I have the thing? So let me just tell you.
Wait, let me see. Hang on. Let's see. What the hell is this?
Oh my gosh, I can't.
What group is this? I have no idea who this group is.
So no matter what yard sale I go to, it doesn't matter if I have these or not,
Right.
but I
Right.
feel as if I'm saving them because I'm like, first of all, why is it in a yard sale?
Right.
And second of all, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm saving it.
You know what?
I have quite a few now. So this is what I Journey's Escape CD.
Oh
I don't
my
even
God.
know how many I have.
Right.
And Sue does it. Don't you already have that? I'm like, I have several.
Right.
I do. But I mean, how could you because what's gonna happen after the yard sale? Is it gonna
Right.
go in the garbage?
Yeah, come on,
I
Jay,
can't
you're
allow
right.
that.
Absolutely
I cannot
not.
allow that. There
Because-
you go. And then it has
Right.
the other CDs I got. I don't know, they have like nail polish things, but this
Yeah,
one
but
doesn't.
They go in the garbage.
So yeah.
Then you start drinking like this guy right here.
Oh my
and
gosh.
you get really drunk, and that's a problem. But the other thing is that Kiki thinks she has some of these CDs in her studio. She has this one in her studio. I found this on a shelf just out in the studio. That one there. I found this one in the studio.
Well, these were given to us by a very special person.
Okay.
Very special, yes.
Special.
So I can't help it.
Oh,
Girl can't help it.
oh,
Every single time, I don't care. And just open the window. It's fine with me.
okay.
What else did I get? I got Boston. I think I got a
What do you get
Rolling
at Bruce?
Stones one. I
What's
think I got
at
David
Bruce?
Bowie. I got Led Zeppelin for sure.
Which was the
I
first
bought,
website?
I don't know, 6 of them or something like that. But
Bruce.
I just, it jazzes me up every time,
Jazzes
but
you
makes
up.
me sad because
Right.
I'm like, I can't leave this. And I never do.
Really?
And I have a bunch.
See, what I gotta do is I gotta not tonight, but I want to pay hitch up headphones so I can do a broadcast from outside. Not tonight, but actually you can listen to the birds and the beavers. I think
You can't listen to
what
the
should we-
beavers. They don't talk.
Oh yeah, they do. You ever talk to a beaver?
No.
I've talked to a beaver. But maybe some night we'll have a beaver live on
A
there.
beaver off.
No, we'll have some beavers from around the nation on Kiki.fm. It'd be great. But so maybe next week or so I can hitch up
can't.
headphones because actually you talk for me. I'm just taking a microphone outside. I won't be able to hear you, but you keep talking. I'll talk in a minute.
Okay. Can I keep talking?
Yes.
He's ridiculous. Okay. The mind's going. The mind is going. Okay. So yeah, so it'll be interesting if I find another Escape CD this weekend. I'll let you know.
Oh my God.
I know. Not much rock stuff this week,
No.
though. But I'm hoping this weekend I'll get some good rock stuff. That's what I'm hoping. I love it. Can you do it? Since you're here, you might as well just.
I'm not on the air yet. Hang on.
Oh, you're not? Get on the air.
And now, listen to the birds. Listen. There's a truck going
That's a
by.
car.
Before I do it, I want
Oh
to just
my
take
God.
everybody outside.
All right. He's taking you outside. Hi, Glenna.
I'm glad I talk for a second.
It's so true, Glenna.
What's
I
that?
mean, you can't go wrong with anything.
What do
Like
you
for
mean?
real.
What do you mean?
Anything Journey.
Oh,
Peter Baker. Finding your way down Baker Street. Peter Baker's here.
Peter Baker's here finally? Oh my God.
And Escape is the Thriller album for Journey, for sure.
Yeah.
No question. Wait, okay.
Don't just talk.
Well, I don't know what to do. Like you're wandering around. You're going out.
I'm taking the microphone right now, and we'll talk to some birds. I can't hear Kiki, but let's see if we're gonna hear some birds. Hang on.
He's crazy.
You hear anything? There's some birds up here on the apple tree. Hang on for a second.
He can't even hear me.
Can you
so
say something? We're live on the air right now.
I'm talking. Can you hear me? You can't even. He can't even
There's
hear
some
me.
birds there.
Oh, he's talking. He's
Right,
asking the
yeah.
birds to talk.
Birdies. Oh, there's a drag car going by. They don't know where. It's getting windy out here, though. Okay, hang on. I'm coming back in. All right.
No, that was really nice.
You like
Actually,
that?
it was very nature-ish.
Nature-y. So we'll do that.
You were out there 30 seconds. Like,
I seemed like I was out there for 30 years.
no, you're out there. All right. Well, we'll do more another night. That was very nice, though.
I just
Thank you.
tried something because
It was
I
very
enjoy
nice.
nature and everything else. But right now, the most important
Uh-huh.
thing, it's time for classic rock.
And oh my gosh, everybody, did the world not go crazy again today? Because Journey has another new single out. I know. I know. I can't believe it. And neither could you. And everybody's so happy. Let it rain. Can you do a rain sound? Do it. Do a rain sound.
No, because I'm going to keep my comments until after your story.
No, do it. Do the rain sound.
I don't know how to do a rain sound. Kiki, I'm not prepared for rain sound.
Do a rain sound while I'm talking.
Maybe I can go to the bathroom and.
No, do a rain sound while I'm talking.
I don't know how to do a rain sound.
Do that.
It's not a rain sound.
Do a little wind sound.
What?
Do a little wind sound. So Let It Rain is the title. And I hear the title. So I immediately, I love this, by the way. I immediately hear Eric Clapton singing, let it rain, let it rain. Let the rain come down on you. So, and that's what I thought of, literally. I went straight to Eric Clapton, even though it was Journey. But let it rain, rain, rain. Let it rain. Now, clearly, Journey's version does not sound like Eric Clapton's. And actually, it doesn't even sound like Journey. Let's talk about that for a second. Al, can you not do that?
Do what?
I can hear myself. All right, you just cut the rain sound. I mean, I know Gary Stuckey said it. I didn't watch his video. I will watch it, but he said it doesn't sound like Journey, and I completely agree. It completely does, because Al and I listened to it together. He goes, okay, the single's out. Let's listen to it. And I'm going, that is not Journey. It just totally blew me away because I said, wow, that's crazy in a good way. Now, I would love to know personally where Arnell pulled his inspiration from when he sang this song, because is it me or did Journey go in a completely different direction with this particular song? I mean, this is song number 3, right? That they released from the album, the upcoming album. And Jonathan did say that it was going to be full of surprises. And I think this is surprise number 1, because they truly just made it a different feeling and sound in this song.
Yeah.
And I've listened to it many, many times today.
Oh, I listened to it once.
Now, again, Al and I listened to it together for the first time. And Al said it reminded you of who?
Jimi Hendrix.
Yep. Absolutely.
Big time.
And I thought that was so funny, and it makes total sense because Neil has always said that he was influenced by Jimmy.
And I did not know that.
Yep.
You told me that.
He did not know that.
I did not know that. But continue, then I'll say what I have to say.
And when Neil released his album Universe, it includes a cover of Jimmy's song Voodoo Child. So, I mean, Jimmy is definitely a huge, huge influence on Neil. Now, Neil says that Let It Rain is a sassy, funkin' rocker. And for this new chapter, they're all very, very proud of it.
They're very what?
Proud of it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
so this is, it is different. Now, this is the 3rd track to be released from the upcoming Freedom album, which will hit the shelves on July 8th. And it can be pre-ordered now. So now you can go ahead and get your Freedom album. You won't get it. It won't be shipped until the 9th, though.
Oh, my God.
Now, Neil is going to be on Talk Shop Live this Friday night at 9:00 Eastern.
What the heck is
so
Talk Shop?
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
But that's kind of cool because I'll be on until 9, and then
Friday,
hopefully everybody here will watch me, and then you can go and watch Neil on Talk Shop Live.
We're going to be on Friday night?
Yes.
I thought we were going to go on a date.
So the Rock and Roll channel was selling an autographed CD of Freedom for only $14.98, but it's completely sold out.
Oh, no,
I mean, I just found out about this today.
$14.98.
But it's all sold out. So hopefully, maybe they'll release more. I don't know.
Right.
Now, as far as the recently postponed Journey shows, there were 4. I have not yet seen any new dates announced.
Oh, there are some, but I can't remember what they were.
You said there were, but I can't find them.
They're up there.
I don't, maybe they were and they're not. I don't know, but I couldn't find anything. I don't think they've been released
Can I
yet.
talk about the Let It Rain song? Yep.
No.
Okay.
So fans, they are continuously asking about the new dates on socials, but I did see a couple of interesting tidbits while I was reading the comments for Let It Rain.
Let It Rain.
I love tidbits.
Tidbits.
I love tidbits. Now, 4 days ago, when someone asked about the postponed dates getting rescheduled,
Reschedule.
whoever is running the Journey pages
Yep.
for Journey answered,
What?
after the first 23. Now, I was confused by that, and the fan was also confused by that date. They're like, "Well, what does that mean? Is that
Yep.
2023, like the beginning of
Right.
2023?" And then I said, "Maybe it's the 23rd of June." I don't know, because if you think about it, well, if you go and look on Journey's site, they don't have anything going on in June. They have a lot going on in July and August, but there's nothing going on in June. So could they perhaps slip those 4 shows into June? They could, but I don't know what else they have going on. They don't tell me anything. So potentially, but I'm just making that up right now. I have no idea. I'm just it's just speculation.
Speculation.
Now, another interesting tidbit actually came from Neil himself, which is kind of cool.
Neil himself. Oh my
Because he
God.
does reach out to fans and he
Oh.
does occasionally answer people.
Mm.
Now, when someone asked if Journey would play Let It Rain in Germany, Neil's response was,
Uh-oh. What?
soon.
Soon. Oh my God. Going abroad.
Yep. Yep. So
Take a break.
the speculation is that they're going to be going overseas.
Oh my God.
We know
wow.
how excited you are about that.
Who?
Ow.
Is Steve Perry going with him? I
Now,
guess
it would
not.
make complete sense for the guys to do an overseas tour because
Why?
everything's opening up
That's right.
and their arms are open
And let it rain.
for Journey to come on over.
Coast to coast and around the world.
Come on in because we love you here too.
Journey and their farewell tour. And let it rain. Eric Clapton.
I can't.
Are you done talking about it yet?
And we have to, we really, really have to give it to the Journey guys because
Why?
you know you're in big trouble. Like, you know that.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in big trouble.
So, yeah, we have to give it to the Journey guys for continuously recreating themselves and just doing so much work for their fans. You know, it had to have taken a lot of work to put this upcoming album today, how they're releasing the singles and they've been hyping it up and talking about it so much. And now they have the release date for the album. You just have to hand it to them. They've done a lot for all of us, and they continue to do a lot for all of us, which makes me really excited for the 50th anniversary tour. I do think Taylor Dane should be one of the acts that goes out with them.
Come on.
And maybe
you talk about
Backstreet
it.
Boys.
You got people don't even know. No.
Yes.
It's not the right. No, tell them. No.
Oh,
just
she's
can't.
so 80s though.
Yeah, but that's nothing to do.
It would be
with- no,
fun.
she'd be
Because it would be
big-
dancey in the beginning. You
oh,
said you
good.
agreed with me a
No, I
few
like
weeks
Taylor.
ago,
I
and
prove you
now
love
you're
Taylor
like
Dane.
poo-pooing me.
No, it's fine. No, actually,
I think she'd be
I think
great.
it'd be Taylor Dane, Toto, and Journey. No, it'd be
I
great.
don't think Toto will do it again. I mean, they could, but they just did it though. Why would they do it again? Def Leppard would be amazing. I mean, because they're great anyway.
Is that it for Let It Rain? Because I have something to say.
All right, go ahead.
No, are you done?
I'm afraid though.
What are you afraid of?
Like, I'm afraid.
What do you think? I'm going to say something stupid?
I don't know. Go ahead.
No. So we listened to the Let It Rain song. And anybody who's watching right now, I'd like to have your viewpoints on it. I mean, whether you like it, love it, or whatever. I listened to it and I said, this is not Journey, like Kiki was saying. It's a different flavor. It's not Journey. I mean, I get it.
Well,
I get it with Neil's guitar playing. He loves. I did not know that till today that he loves Jimi Hendrix. So I understand why that was done. It's a Jimi Hendrix type of ballad. I mean, either you love Jimi Hendrix or
it's not a ballad.
Either you love Jimi Hendrix or you don't like it, but that type of music. It's a different genre of music. It doesn't. And what is odd to me, nothing bad about the song, but it's odd to me. This is a release of another single from the album. And to me, it doesn't make sense to release this as a single. I understand why they're doing it to see if they can get some traction on some other format of radio station. I don't know who's playing this type of music anymore. Maybe there are some stations, or maybe some. It's not heavy metal, but it's kind of like.
It's not heavy metal.
But it sounds like really. It sounds like pre-Woodstock, doesn't it? It's definitely, and then Arnell's, you really can't tell it's Arnell singing until towards the end of the song.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
And it just it's not auto tune. I think Arnell has a different vocal range that we haven't experienced before. You got to remember, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but Arnell's job has been to emulate Steve Perry. I mean, he's not a cover band. He's a great singer, but his vocal range has been Steve Perry to sound like Journey's hits. This is different. So now we're getting to see a different part of Arnell we've never experienced before. In the last single that they just released, it didn't sound like Arnell either, but it was Arnell. And I think that's what I had a hard time realizing, that he's not Steve Perry, he's Arnell.
But that's what I think Jonathan Cain meant by there's going to be surprises,
Right.
because I really think this is the song he was talking about, because it really, again, it doesn't sound like Journey. It doesn't sound like Arnell. And not to say that's a bad thing, because I think they're trying to go outside of their box.
They are trying. I absolutely agree with you 100%, Kiki, that they are going outside their box. It's not going to become a hit, but it's a different type of song. And when I heard it, I go, what the hell is this? But then I listened to it, and it kind of reminds me of my hippie days. It really.
Well, I thought it was interesting that you said it reminded you of Jimi Hendrix. That really kind of blew me away, because I'm already knowing.
Yeah, but
Neil's
I did not know that about Neil.
I know you did.
I just said it reminded me of my hippie days. But it brought me back in time, back to the late 60s, early 70s, and I'm going like, man, I remember talking these songs and the people. You never talked over music. You just, and here's Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. I mean, that's the type of music that I remember.
And I did think it was interesting. There was one comment, and I don't remember. I don't know if I saw it on YouTube or one of the socials, whatever. And they said, is this going to get played on the radio? And I think that's one interesting thing about what we do, is that we play a lot of this stuff. Like, we play a lot of Journey music. We play a lot of Steve Perry. We play Steve or Jerry. We do all of that stuff. But traditional radio stations, they can't do it.
They can't do that.
They can't do it.
I mean, because if you hear that song on a traditional radio station, your normal person is going to say, yeah, because a lot of people around the 60s, and they want to appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate it because it brought back memories for me. It reminded me of when I was a teenager.
Are you going to cry?
No.
Because you look like you're getting emotional about it.
Oh my God! About a Journey song, it was called "Let It Rain." Am I getting emotional about "Let It Rain"? Come on, Kiki.
Like,
I'm talking about you. You just made a statement. You just made a statement. It's going to be played in any traditional radio station. Am I upset that it's not going to be? No, I don't care. Was they emotional about it? No. Did I falter up a little bit? Yeah, because I had a piece of chicken caught on my teeth from eating earlier. That's why I kind of stuttered there for a second. It tastes pretty good though.
So, Kathy, all right, it's Siri. I never thought about that, but you're right. Wow, I don't know what's going on, but
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So someone, doesn't, and here's the thing, right?
Yep.
I saw mostly great comments about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, there are folks who say, well, Steve Perry's not singing. It's not really Journey. Then why are you listening to it? Because he's not there anymore. So why criticize when he's not there?
But you know something? I understand what people are saying, and they have a right to their feelings. They have a right to say what they want to say.
But then don't listen.
But Journey has kept going because of the management and because of what Neil's done and everything else. Whether you agree with him, disagree with him, or whatever, he's kept the brand going. I mean, we went to the Manchester, New Hampshire show. It was packed. People were having a ball. And again, music makes.
But again, they were singing the hits, though.
They were singing the hits. I mean, if they sang that, people would have left. Kiki. It's about the hits. It's about, when Toto was saying the hits, But you know what? I saw Toto before. They were okay. This time, I thought they were great.
Here's the thing.
They were great. But the hits are what make you happy, it brings back, like I said to you a minute ago, it brought back memories. Music brings back memories.
No, you're right.
But what we do is about music, but it's also about people. It's about people who care about people. Music is about people. It's all what we do in life. This is the only thing we know. I mean, except mulching the yard and picking lilacs and rhododendrons
And chopping down plants.
and having chicken in my teeth while I'm talking, and Kiki thinks I'm crying. But this is what people like. They like music. They like people. They like stories, and about reaching out to each other. And that's what people do.
Here's my whole thing, right? I respect Journey. I love them. We all know that. I mean, most of us here do. I do think, though, when it comes to live shows, you stick to the vault, you stick to the hits
Right.
pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, you throw a new song or two in there. But the new music, I kind of think, right? If fans want that, and they do clearly want it because they are selling a lot of records and CDs when they do release something new, then let them have it on their own time.
Right, but you know,
You know?
but there
I
are
d- I don't think
there
that's
are
a bad
so many
thing.
great bands out there like Fleetwood Mac, Heart, John Wayne is great. Everybody's
I
great.
love John Wayne.
But when artists sing new music at a concert venue, people are polite, but they don't want to hear it. I'm sorry.
For the most part. Some people do, Al.
They'll say, "Here's my new song." Okay, that's nice. But okay, and then they play the next song. There's so many great rock groups out there, but the rock groups, the classic rock bands, they're known for their classic rock hits. We play some new music once in a while. We play it for a little bit, but we don't get any traction on it. I pull it off because that's what people want to hear. If I see that people aren't listening to a new song, I pull it because that's not what people want to hear. They want to listen, like Mark. Every time he hears "Don't Stop Believing" in Separate Ways, hey, there's our song. Every time, I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, or whatever. It is a connection there. I mean, just from the event we did Sunday, connection. People were like, "This music is great." I saw people singing in the parking lot. Kiki was dancing by herself, and people were. It's about connecting. It's connecting, and music connects it. If you want to do a new song, that's fine. Is it going to become a hit? Probably not, because people aren't playing the rock songs like they used to years ago. Back in the 70s, when I worked at rock stations, here's so and so's new song, and you played it. How you make a song a hit? This is how we did it back then. You play it once every hour for the first week. Second week, play it twice an hour. I mean, twice every 3 hours. That's how you mold it into people's heads. It just keeps going and going and going. Eventually, "Don't Stop Believing," "Cold as Ice," Rihanna. It's called, it's mind. It's in the mind. So like, you know every word to every song because you've been molded by the music that people have. So sing one new Journey song. You don't know any. You can't sit. You don't
All
know.
right, here's the thing, though, right? Again, we're going to go back to what I said earlier about their keeping it fresh for their fans. That's what they want to do. And I think they're doing a great job at doing that. I think Arnell has completely molded himself into his own being. I think that, when I see the comments, "Oh, it's not Steve Perry." Steve Perry's been gone for a long time. Like, Arnell is Arnell, and Arnell is doing a great job. And I will say it again and again. I think he's one of the best showmen out there.
Lawrence Gowan is too.
And Lawrence Gowan. And
Gowan
I've
is
said that. I've
fantastic.
said him and Lawrence for sure. I didn't say it
Fantastic,
just now, but I will say it just now because you did that to me.
Yeah.
But absolutely, hands down, those two guys are unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable.
A lot of lead singers, a lot of groups shouldn't be singing anymore.
For our genre of music, they are great. And, going back to John Wayne, let's face it, right?
Oh my God, he's great.
He is awesome. but he does like an acoustic show,
but
you know, and we loved it, and you loved it,
no,
and I didn't
too,
think you were
because I
going to.
because I appreciate that type of music. It's just like I went to the doctor's today for a checkup.
Went to the
And,
doctor's.
you know, and no,
And she stuck a tonsil
she
stick
says,
down my
"Oh,
throat.
you know, what music do you like, Mr. Music Man?" I says, "I like classic rock, but I also like classical." Ooh, that's good for your blood pressure. And I says, "Well, then I'll keep listening to it because I enjoyed John Wayne because the acoustic stuff that he did, and kind of like rhythm and blues music that he does, and." He sang a covered song. He sang "Whole Lot of Love" by Les Zeppelin. We've heard Steve Ojiri do it as well too, former lead singer of Journey.
He's great at that
And
too. I love
and
it.
Steve Ojiri and John Wayne singing "A Whole Lot of Love," man, they kick ass. They kick.
I know.
We've seen Steve Ojiri do it a number of times, and every time he does it, the crowd goes crazy.
But you can tell
because
he loves doing it.
He's not singing a Journey song, and he goes, "Hold on," and rock. And then Steve Ojiri does "Simply the Best" by Tina
Oh
Turner.
my gosh.
Great,
Can't.
great.
Love
But when
that.
we saw John Wayne at the Grand Auditorium back in the fall, it was a great show. The place went nuts.
Yeah.
It was
It was
fantastic.
awesome.
And if you look at the Kiki.fm Facebook page from a couple days ago, there's a great picture of Kiki and John Wayne like hugging each other, really close to each other. It was a great time. He's a great musician, and we appreciate everything that he does for everybody out there. It's about music and people and music, and people want to hear the hits. I understand when we go to concerts, we hear some stuff. That's usually when I go to the bathroom.
But again, John Waite,
I didn't go to the bathroom with John Wayne.
he
though.
adapted it.
Right.
He changed it and made it and molded it into him, who he is today.
Right.
And just like Journey, it can still kick it.
Right.
So why not do that?
Right.
I love it. I love what Journey is doing. I think
You
they're
know who I
amazing.
also love? He sings some Beatles songs. He sings his own songs. Is Robert Fleischman. I love listening to Robert Fleischman. And those of you who don't know who he was the original lead singer of Journey many years ago. He's had art shows. Recently, he's done very well with them. But when I've heard him sing, he is phenomenal. He is
Yeah,
really,
he's
really
great.
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, all of us are blessed to still have a lot of these artists around. Greg Raleigh now is emerging and he has his band. I'm sorry, I don't know who was talking about. I think it was Candy and I think Scott has too. New Soul. If you haven't
Right.
listened to them, go follow them.
I've listened to some of that. And it's pretty
Flower
darn good.
Song.
What'd you say?
Great
What song?
flower song.
Oh, Flower Song. Yeah.
And I made a comment and I said it just reminds me of Ringo. And of course it does, because Greg is great friends with Ringo and he's been traveling with him since 2012. So he's obviously rubbed off. But it's
when I went outside before, could you hear the birds?
I could.
I'm gonna go outside again because there's more birds outside.
It's dark out.
But
There's no bird. They're sleeping now.
look at that, yeah.
Anywho, I would love to see Greg on the 50th anniversary tour in some way, shape, or form. And someone did say have New Soul open for Journey. You never know.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
You know, I feel like something's going on with Greg, because why all of a sudden now is he out there? You know, he's been so quiet for so long. I think it's great. I love Greg. You know,
I
Robert.
can't hear Kiki.
Okay.
I'm sure you can hear me. I don't know
All
if the
right.
birds are kind of asleep yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I hear the wind. There's some birds over in the background. There's a vehicle going. They're waving to me. I don't know who they. Listen for a second.
Okay.
Okay, Kiki, if you can be quiet just for a second, we're gonna see if we can hear the birds. Hang on. Those are the spring peepers. Spring peepers are down near the pond. They're actually peeping. Listen for a second. I hear Robin saying to Father Robin, "Time to go to bed." Oh, I can't repeat that. Okay, I'll come back in.
Oh boy, everybody, hold it down. Al's back. I can't. Who would you guys like to see on the 50th anniversary tour? Do you think we're going to get any type of reunion from anyone? Ross, Steve? I mean, I don't know. I would love it. I think it would be great. I think fans would enjoy it. Again, not at every single show, but maybe sprinkle everybody out throughout the tour. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Kathy, have so much fun. Oh, thank you for mailing your business cards. Kathy's mailing me her new business cards so we can talk about her new place of business and have fun at the graduation. And lots of love to you,
Or
grandbaby.
kindergarten graduation, right?
Yes, how cute.
Oh my God! So this is her?
Kindergarten.
Is this her?
So I think that's age 6-ish.
Is this her son or her daughter?
Grandson.
Oh, she's a grandmother.
Yeah.
Kathy's a grandmother. Boy, she's up there in
People
years.
do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're not. Nope, we
No.
don't. We don't. What are you going to be called when you're a grandpa?
I can't repeat it.
What does that mean?
Oh, that guy's a pain in the butt. Yeah, what the heck? So she's going to graduation of a kindergarten. That'd be great.
That's so cute.
That'd be great. Take some pictures, Kathy.
Oh, Sandy, horsey Sandy down the street, Sandy.
Oh, the brush with wine.
Horse lady. Brush with wine. Oh, by the way, if you guys like drinking and painting, she's the one to call.
Brush with wine. I think.
Brush with wine.
It's on Facebook.
Yep.
And, you can see it there. She does events in Rhode Island here. She has parties where women paint and they get drunk, and then when they
well,
drink,
guys can go too.
When they drink, their paintings look a lot better. And they really. Sandy is a great lady. She's fabulous, and she's a great human being. And you know who else is a great human being?
Maria's in the house.
I'll talk about Maria in a second. You know who else is a great human being? Who? Is Joe, her husband. Joe is a great guy.
Aww,
he's great. And I saw a picture the other day of Sandy's horse and goat, and she showed a picture of a horse just being dewormed. Why you showed that, Sandy? I have no idea. Did you deworm? Did you deworm the horse yourself? I don't know, but the horse was like.
Did you see the worms?
So the horse was grazing, and the goat was grazing. What's the goat's name? I think you told me before, but it was a beautiful picture.
Oh, it's Sandy without the horses.
Sandy without the horses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, we're going on and on. We're just going on. Well, anyway.
Which Sandy is this? You don't know.
Oh, Sandra Dean.
Sandra Dean, I was looking for you all day.
So you have
Sunday.
No horses.
Sandra Dean,
I know we were waiting for you.
We're waiting for you. I even shaved for you, Sandra, because I thought you were going to be there on Sunday, and I even put cologne on for you, girl. You know.
So I love these comments. Kathy said, "Steve Perry, Ross needs to apologize and then play bass. Robert can paint while they perform New Soul and Journey." And Annie said, "One song with Steve would be great for the 50th." And Nancy said, "Love Steve Perry." And Sandy said, "I was a teen, so a fan for a long time. It's Sandy without the horses. Sorry about that, but we love our brush with wine, Sandy. And always love Steve Perry," Carol said. And and she said she misses you too, Al. She loves. And Mark called you the bird whisperer.
The bird whisperer?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was whispering like,
no, because you were.
Could you hear the birds?
Do you believe I'm getting a spam call right now?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm just saying.
Why are you calling? I'll take it. Put on speaker. Let me take it.
Okay. Say something.
On speaker?
Yeah, on speaker.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, can I help you?
Can I speak to Boris, please?
I'm sorry. Say again, please. I'm sorry. A little hard of hearing. I'm sorry. I got to turn up my hearing aid. Say again, please. I'm on the phone.
Okay, my name is Kathy. I'm calling from CM Research.
Oh my God. What do I want to research? Why? People are crazy. Anyway, do you see what I'm saying? Do you see? This is like 8:30 at night. Why are you calling me? Why are you calling anybody? And we get calls 8 o'clock in the morning on Sundays too. Calling from a research. I will give you research. All the research you want on Journey and Steve Perry, I will tell you. But they probably don't want to hear that. Right, Al?
You know, there's a couple with their son that came by on Sunday. They just came from church to visit me.
I just saw that picture today, and I didn't get to meet them.
And they were at the general store.
I recognize that picture.
Yeah, and he was wearing a very nice shirt by Guess. Very, very nice. Do
you know who Guess is, Al?
Who?
Guess. I can't.
Good
it's just so much fun.
Good thing I'm on the air because I'd say something dirty.
Wait, what do you mean they can legally call till 10 at night? That's not even normal.
No.
That's ridiculous. And Candy said, "Yeah, Greg has been playing with Ringo Starr. Yeah, kick it. It was me and Scott. We love New Soul." Oh, okay. It was you and Scott. Yeah. And I think they're great. And I think they're going to do awesome things. And maybe they're getting ready for a reason. Who knows? It is not hot in here. Well, guys, we're going to wrap it up.
Oh, thank God. Jeez, I got to go to bed. No, but I have to unload the truck. I got bags of mulch I got to unload before I go to bed. Then I got to take a shower. But I got a busy day tomorrow. We got to spread some mulch and stuff like that. And early in the morning we got to go up and go to.
We're going to
Market
Market Basket
Basket
tomorrow
at 7
morning,
o'clock in the
7
morning.
a.m. Kids, I'm
Oh,
going to
like
be
why?
there. So maybe I'll do a quick little. I'll put a little something together to show you what we're buying tomorrow.
What do you mean you're gonna do? No.
And I hope Steve's there.
Well, if he's not, that's fine.
But I love Steve.
Yeah, but we're gonna be in
He
and
makes
out.
the best
I don't have time
peppers.
to sit around and talk to Steve and be friendly.
But he misses you.
Well, good.
The past 4 times I've been in there, he's like sad about it. He's like, "Where's your husband?"
If he misses me that bad, he can send me money. If he wants to keep everything going, if he wants me to keep buying there, he can send me money. Listen, what are you looking at? What are you shaking your head
No,
for?
because Candy said, "New soul. Greg is really a sweet guy. He's really down to earth. And do you know
What's
he's
that to do with
75?
Steve
I didn't
Market
know he was
Basket? Oh my
75."
God.
And Sandy said she's sorry she missed us on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm
well, we
sorry,
missed you too.
But Sandy, I went home and I'm serious. I went home crying. I did.
Ridiculous.
I was there. And Sandy bought. See, that road was named after you, Sandy. It's Sandy Bottom Road, and that was there. And I was expecting you to be there on Sandy Bottom. I wanted. No, anyway.
So Nancy, hopefully you come back. We'll be here again this Friday night. Friday night is more like a party. Not really.
No,
Not really. Like I've
can't believe
been
that.
too newsy, but I gotta have a little more
I was
fun
looking forward to a big date
this Friday night.
I
So
gotta
we're gonna
spend-
try to do the disco ball a little bit more.
No, disco.
And that starts at 7 o'clock Eastern. So hopefully you can come back. If not, you can always watch the replay later. It's all good. So guys, if you do not have the Kiki.fm app downloaded on your iPhone
yeah.
or Android yet, please do so. Or you can listen to it on your desktop. Put your headphones on. Wait a minute. Oh, look what I got. I have real live headphones. I put your headphones on. I'm listening to Kiki.fm with my flower headphones. So, yep, do that. And also make sure, oh my gosh, why does that side of my hair look terrible? Because you know why? Because it's warm. Also, hit the like button. That's super important. I appreciate that. And also subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to the channel.
That's one of our listeners from Ohio. That's her Alexa. She places in her office. That's a picture.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kelly's Canton, Ohio.
Oh, nice.
She's listening to Kiki.fm. So if you have an Alexa, you can enable your Alexa to play Kiki.fm.
Alexa.
Kiki.
Alexa. Play Kiki.fm.
Kiki.fm. There's an app right on there. You can hit that. Heard all around the world and all around the country. But thank you for your support. And thank you for listening to Nonstop Classic Rock and More. Kiki.fm.
Alexa, make me an egg. Right now. Now, if anyone's Alexa is answering, I cannot do that, let me know. I just want to know.
I love talking to Alexa.
Alexa, comb Al's hair.
No,
am I tripping anyone's Alexa off? I want to do it.
Alexa, the other day, I said, Alexa, do you have a boyfriend? She says, none of your business.
She gets mad at you.
I broke her after that. Anyway.
So, guys, hopefully we see you on Friday night. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you guys had some fun tonight and just got to just for a little bit. And we love you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks to Nancy and to anyone else who's new here. Thank you so much. Thanks to all of you.
I'd like to thank Mark for putting his technical ears and making me aware of something this morning. He's so good. He's a great, faithful listener.
Yep.
And for all you do, Mark, I don't say it enough. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys, Kurt and Deej and Kathy and Candy and Sandy and Jenny. Oh, hey, Jenny, what's going on? Jenny said, Alexa, stop.
Jenny? Oh, my God.
Guys, we love you so much.
And Jenny, tell Bill I love him a lot.
We love Bill.
And I mean that a lot from the bottom of my heart.
So see you guys Friday night. Remember to be kind to everyone. Stay strong. And always remember, most importantly, pre-order Journey's album or CD coming out July 8th. Yeah. And always remember to always
the best of Jimi Hendrix.
Keep rocking. Good night, guys. Love you so much. Have a great rest of the week. See you Friday.